Hi, this is Meenakshi from AECC Global from the Neroplace branch. Today we are with one of the prestigious personality, Captain Dinisha Singh Bharadwaj from the DPS School, Ghaziabad. Ma'am, thank you for your time today. And to just begin with, I'm just jumping onto the questions to understand from you that how do you think that digital technology has impacted our education system?
Thank you, Meenakshi, for having me here on your show. Your question is oxygen in modern era. How the technology impacted the modern education system. Probably these days technology has not impacted, technology is part of the education system. You take it right from the beginning of schooling to university to the professional level. It is part of the learning, whether it is as an asset or as a media. So technology has become like an alphabet, like a paper, like a notebook, pen. It has become the very part of learning system.
So the next thing that I wanted to understand, ma'am, because you have been into this capacity for a good number of years. So my whole idea is, because I represent a kind of organization which is more into overseas education. So how do you think that today's parents and as well as the children, how do they perceive or how do they see international education? Why do you think leaving the education from their own country, they would prefer going abroad? And what are the advantages probably they see taking up an international degree?
Well, the desire or inclination towards international education is everybody's individual perspective as to what and how they see themselves and where they see themselves in future. Looking at the desire to leave their country and go abroad for studying or for working, there are multiple facets. One facet is, of course, establishing financially, which people feel that probably this would fetch them better stability abroad, and studying abroad would get them a better stability in terms of employability and status and measurability. So that is one reason. Second reason is that people think that they will be, I quote, they think that they will be able to justify and they will be able to produce better outcome when they are not in India. That's a feeling which I feel it, of course, other way around. But yes, I don't contradict this feeling. It is individual perspective. Somebody wants to do certain things and they find their, I'm an army officer, so I would say battleground overseas or in some specific country, and they choose that country for studying, they choose that a cluster of countries for their employability, and accordingly they prepare and aim to be there. So I think it has got nothing to do with more talent or less talent. I think it has got nothing to do with more aspirations or less aspiration. It is individual's choice, individual's target, and the design and desire to see yourself in a particular position and seeing yourself flourish at a particular level. So that way it can be categorized in multiple ways. There are people who go for experience, who go for learning, and they modify and innovate their learning after coming back to the country, their parent country, and they do wonderful work. So in a way, if I tell you in a nutshell, my feeling is in India, in Hindi we say Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. That way you go abroad, study, or you study in your country, take experience, interact with multiple nationalities. That certainly, I say, widen the global horizon, not your own horizon, because Indians are having wide horizon enough. So, and then analyzing at various levels and then bringing it back to your country for the progress and growth of your country. It's a good idea.
Thank you, ma'am. That is very insightful answer, and I think very logical in terms of, because whatever we learn, we get back to our country, make our country develop, flourish, and succeed to the next level. So this was Meenakshi in collaboration with EduTV, with Captain Dinisha Singh Bharadwaj from DPS Ghaziabad, saying a goodbye to you for today.